Hey guys, Mac from WeBlocks here, and today I would like to show you how to create input range sliders with Webflow and WeBlocks. So first let's go to the Webflow and let's check how it's designed. So all the design is created, of course, in Webflow, and only one part of the range input is created in HTML code. So here we have one line of HTML code which is responsible for adding input with a type range, and that's because we don't have a range slider element in Webflow, and this part is responsible for styling this slider. So right now when we have the Webflow ready, and you can clone it, so you can use exactly the same example just to learn about input range sliders. Right now I go to the WeBlocks, and in the WeBlocks we can open the forms section and find here a range swiper the second option is to type Command T and just type range, and here we have the helper range input slider. When I click in it, we have a range swiper block, and right now it's super simple to connect it. I go to the Webflow, I'm checking what is the name of this input, because in WeBlocks we are always connecting inputs from Webflow using names with WeBlocks. So this example has pages, because here we are checking how many pages your project will have. Okay, so right now, first thing, I click here and I rename this variable input name into pages. The next thing, I'm checking what's the class of temp element, and the temp element in Webflow is the element which is moving with the input range. So in this example, this element is moving with us when we change the value of the input. And it's designed in Webflow, and it has a position absolute, and it's in the same wrapper as embedded code is, and using using position relative on the wrapper and position absolute, I'm changing the position of this block, and this way I'm putting it exactly up to this temp element. And this way, when I will connect this class slide number, which is exactly up to this temp, and I paste it here. So right now, when I will connect the WeBlocks using this script with Webflow, so I copy and paste this code to the footer, and it's very important to add it to the footer, not to the head. I paste this script which is connecting WeBlocks with Webflow, and when I publish it, and right now I'm refreshing the project, so it's new project where I have only this one block, and right now it's moving, but nothing is changing here and here because we didn't do it yet in a WeBlocks. So this part is responsible for moving this temp element. The next thing is set text pages. So how many pages we have? 2. And in this example, I would like to put it here to this text. So this text is called pages number in our example. So I will paste this value here, and right now when I will refresh, we can see that this text is also changing, and that's because we have set text block here. So exactly the same, I could add set text to those 4 elements. So firstly, I will do this part, how many days it will take. In this example, let's make that every page is taking us 2 days. So we have to use exactly the same block. So I copy and paste it. I'm putting it here, and I'm using this element. I could add a class, for example, number of days, and I can copy this class and put it here. And right now we want to have pages times by 2. So I can click Command A and type times. And this way I have a block repeat x times, but that's not what we want here. It's a loop. We want to have a math calculation. So I click on it and I can change it to the multiplication. And right now, when I will use this pages block inside of here, I can write pages times 2. And when I will refresh, okay, I have to publish this Webflow project because this class is not moved to our project yet. So that's why it's not working. Okay, perfect. And right now, when I move the input range, this value is changing the same. So right now, let's go to the plan. I would like to make plan basic if we are from 1 to 5. If we are from 5 to 10, I would like to have medium. And above 10, let's make it advanced. So to create something like that, I will need if statement. So I can type Command A, I can write if statement and click in this element. And right now, I can tell that if pages, so if number of pages, if input range is less than, and I can use number element, it's less than 5, then I would like to set text, and I will use text block basic to element, and I could add a class here, but also very good way to connect elements is using IDs or attribute block. So in this example, I will use attribute block plan. So I adding attribute with the name block, writing BLOC value plan without K on the end. So I copy it, I use, and right now I use attribute block plan. Okay, so if it's less than 5, then we have basic. Let's add else if pages is less than 10, then let's add text medium, and else if it's more than 5, more than 10, then I want to add advanced. Okay, let's check if it works. When I refresh the project, great. I have advanced, medium, and basic. Perfect. Next step is setting up this project cost. So it will be very simple. I will use exactly the same element. I will use an attribute block budget, which I have here. Okay, I'm using block budget, and let's make that every page will have a cost $240. So when I refresh, the project cost is also working. And the last thing will be, when can we start? So let's connect this with the plan. Let's make that when we have a basic plan, then we need to wait 2 weeks. And I want to send this to the block start in. Okay. When we have the medium plan, we need to wait, for example, 5 weeks. And when we have advanced plan, we need to wait 7 weeks. Okay. Let's refresh, and right now our project is done. So that's how we can create input range sliders in Webflow and WeBlocks. I hope you like this video. If you enjoyed, click the like button. You can consider subscribing this channel to be notified about any new video, and of course test WeBlocks on your own and create awesome things. See you soon. Bye.